Hey YouTube, it's Alicia. I'm coming back with one more video, and this is for my predictions for the WWE Extreme Rules. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm gonna give you my thoughts, what I really think of the issue and thing. And so let's get started. So I am gonna go straight down. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it, who I think might win, and I will let y'all know if it's a 50-50 chance of anybody winning. So the first one is the WWE Raw is War Tag Team Championship, and this is the Revival versus the Usos. With this one, I really think the Usos will have a chance to win this title belt because, um, to me, the way that the Revival won the title belts from them wasn't the right way. It wasn't the fair way, and they used the ropes how to win their title belt, and Shane did not rectify that. So I feel like the Usos will come out on top. If that's so, nobody else should get the Revival should not get no title belt opportunity. All right. So that's how I feel about that one. Then you have Aleister Black versus Kazar. So we've been trying to figure out who knocked on Aleister Black's door to challenge him. And tonight we found out it was Kazaro. All of a sudden, Kazaro is being pushed. Let me say it. Kazaro is being pushed, and I have never seen it like this. We thought for years, if I remember correctly, I think it was Wrestling Hub, the one side over here I don't like, Wrestling Hub. I remember Wrestling Hub saying it wasn't no possible way that Vince McMahon will ever push Kazaro, and I've been wanting to see that for years, but now he's getting that push. I wonder what changed Vince McMahon's mind to push him. So to see Aleister Black versus Kazaro, I think it's going to be an evenly match. So I think this is going to be a 50-50 chance. 50 chance that Aleister Black might win, but 50 chance that Kazaro go in. So this is a 50-50 match. So we'll come back to that. So let me talk about this U.S. Championship match. So it's Ricochet versus AJ Styles. Now, I think this is going to be a wonderful match as long as Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson is not involved any kind of way. As y'all know, AJ Styles reformed the Bullet Club, and to me, I think this is going to be a pretty good match, and this is another 50-50 match that I feel like it's going to be a 50-50 chance. But I really think if Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson is not involved, Ricochet might win. But if they are involved, they're going to win. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about, Lordy have mercy. Let's see. There's one tag team I forgot to mention. It's another tag team match, but it's for the SmackDown's tag team titles. It's Heavy Machinery versus the New Day versus the current champions, Rowan and Daniel Bryan. Now with that, because it's a triple threat, and it's those three, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 50. It's only, I say Daniel Bryan and them will lose those title belts, but my odds, the best saying is New Day might win or Heavy Machinery. So those are my top two who I think might win that particular match. Okay, so then you have Kofi Kingston versus Samoa Joe. Ooh, okay, this is another 50-50 match because I don't know if Kofi Kingston is going to contain or Samoa Joe is going to win. So I'm going to talk about something at the end. but that is a full-on 50-50 match. Now, let me talk about this women's match. So, you have Bailey versus Nikki Cross versus Alex Bliss. So, Nikki Cross is helping Alex Bliss to be champion. Oh, I feel like Nikki Cross is finna find out finna find out um, Alex Bliss real colors. And like I'm saying, I am not an Alex Bliss fan, but I give her credit where credit is due. She got some good moves, but I'm like I'm saying, she's being pushed too much, too much. But I think Bailey will contain her title because I think this is the return. This is the time. Now her knowing what kind of match it is, this is going to be the return of none other Miss Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks will return. Guaranteed y'all to upset and stuff. Oh, she will return. She will come and help Bailey. That's my guarantee. All right. God. Then you got Braun Strowman versus Bobby Lashley in the last man standing match. Even though, like, last week, you know, they both went through the, oh my God, the Tron with the LED lights. Week before, and they almost was heard and everything. Bobby Lashley did make a threat towards him, and Vince McMahon needs to be considerate of that. But if I say the last man standing, I think Braun Strowman is going to come out on top on this. My thing is, I want to see Braun Strowman win. Bobby Lashley overrated, I don't give a care. So yeah, I'm all for Braun Strowman for winning that one. Now let me talk about this mixed tag winner takes all match. So it's Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, the Universal Champion and tag and the Women's Champion versus Lacey Evans and Brian Corbin. First and foremost, Lacey Evans should not be getting the title or another women's title belt shot or Brian Corbin. So if Becky and Seth Rollins loses, they become women. They will become Universal and Women's Champion. Now, if they lose, hoping for a prayer that they do. Lacey Evans and Brian Corbin can't never go for those title belts. Ever go back down to the line. Can never get another opportunity. I think they will lose, and when I say they, I mean Lacey Evans and Brian Corbin, and yeah. So that's that. So let's talk about Undertaker and Roman Reigns versus Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre. Shane McMahon and Drew McIntyre is going to lose. And like, I agree with Undertaker when he says Shane and Drew has been on a power trip, and okay, Shane, yeah, Roman Reigns, speared your super punch your dad. Your dad disrespected Roman Reigns. That's how I see it. He disrespected him. So that's that. Now let me just tell you the two things I need to talk about. I need to talk about the Universal Championship and the WWE Championship. As you know, Universal Champion is Seth Rollins. That's one. Then the WWE Champion is Kofi Kingston. Paul Heyman literally said, and I went back on Twitter and I went back on WWE.com and looked, and he made the announcement, Brock Lesnar will be there. Is he going to cash in his title belt and thing? I have a video I want to do about Brock Lesnar, and I'm going to do a video of why I cannot hardly stand him in the WWE. And I think a lot of people will agree with me, but that video is coming in a later date. Hope y'all enjoyed my WWE Extreme Rules. And so the question of the day is, Who are you rooting for Extreme Rules? Until then, I'm Alicia. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.